Hi everybody, it's Lorraine, Alternative Homesteading. It's Saturday. It's 7:46 p.m. I just wanted to give you a quick update. First off, at 7:30 p.m. today, I went into my house after cutting or trimming. When I came out, that perfumey aerosol was sprayed all over my property. I mean, it's not inside the house, it's all over the property. My animals start cackling. They're looking all in one direction. Obviously, the person is either hiding or cloaked. And I wanted to give you an update on the bird situation, too. The more I thought about it, the more I realized, first of all, it's really difficult to catch a rooster, especially one that's going to fight back. The only way to really successfully catch a rooster that's not yours is at night when they're asleep. They did this to me once before. They actually stole a rooster out of my chicken coop. I count all my birds at night when they go in. I want to make sure everybody goes in at night. I count them, make sure they're all there. Count my birds tonight. 3 guineas are missing. It could be that they were stolen along with Bandit. And what I'm going to say is that I remember I thought back. When was the last time I saw Bandit, the rooster, and Snowy? It was when I was counting birds the night before. When I opened my chicken coop in the morning, I remember yesterday morning I did not see Bandit. I didn't see him. He usually hangs out right here. He usually lets out his own little crow, which is very unique and different. In fact, I did not hear his crow all day yesterday. He did not exit this chicken coop yesterday, and neither did Snowy, because there is a clique, there's a group of them. What I do remember is that part of the little clique refused to come out of the coop. I remember that for a fact. Usually they all go out together. 3 of them refused to go out. I just assumed that Bandit was out. I just assumed that Snowy was out. I just assumed that they were out with their 6 babies. No. I was busy. I'm going around, I'm getting the cats out, opening up the gate, getting deliveries and stuff. I never saw Bandit exit the chicken coop yesterday morning, which means that somebody entered the chicken coop, opened the deadbolt and the other lock. They stole him while he was asleep. They took 3 guineas and the other hen. And that would have been Friday night or early Saturday morning. It had to have been early Saturday morning because I go to sleep really late. So it had to have been between 3 o'clock in the morning and by the time I wake up at 7:30, which is their witchy poo hours, right? When you're all asleep, hopefully, and you're in a deep sleep. And of course, they'll put you in a deep sleep with radio frequencies so that you sleep through an alarm. That is what I believe has happened. 3 of the baby guineas are gone. 1 rooster, he's actually the first rooster I ever had, Bandit. I love that rooster. He's a silky white rooster. And they took him because of the evidence. They probably thought that after they burned a hole in his side, he'd have to die eventually, right? Then after they killed Chicklet, the cat, and burned the same hole in his face, and he died several days later, and then I showed you that both of them had the same hole, I guess these creatures got scared, right? They probably got scared. The evidence was left behind. The evidence of Chicklet is buried. Chicklet is buried. Can't look at that evidence anymore, right? But Bandit is still here, alive and kicking. They had to steal him. They had to steal him on the full moon because they perform their rituals on the full moon too. And I shudder at the thought, folks. I just shudder at the thought. But I wanted to give you that update. They sprayed my property here at 7:30 p.m. with that perfumey aerosol, which was not here all day. I'd walk out, I smell it, and then my birds are all cackling, looking in one direction. And when I count my birds tonight, There are 3 guineas missing, which means that they were probably stolen overnight. They're very, very difficult to catch. Very difficult. Like, I have difficult chasing them around and catching them. The only way you can catch them is if they're in that semi-trance-like state when they're roosting. So yeah, 3 of my baby guineas were stolen. They're about 2 months old, 2.5 months old. They stole the mother and the father that were caring for those birds. Oh, and here comes a stalker. Yeah, you're definitely not coming home from work at 7:45 p.m. on a Saturday. So guys, I hope everybody's doing well. Thank you for all of your concerns and for all of your experiences. I really do appreciate it. I don't always get back to everybody. You know, I'll try to click a like or give you a heart and stuff. So, you know, my little birdies are in bed here, and I've got to do a count here. And that's exactly what happened when they stole my rooster, Coco. Coco went into the coop. This is going back several months. You'd have to go look at my other videos. Going back several months, it was actually at the beginning of the summer. And Coco never came out of the coop because they went in and stole him overnight. That is what they've been doing. It is extremely difficult for a stranger to not only catch a guinea, a baby one at that, but a rooster. A rooster will make noise. I would have heard it. He would have screamed. All the birds would have screamed. The guineas would have screamed. The only time that doesn't happen is when they are roosting in a coop and are asleep. And that's when you transport roosters or hens, because they're easier to catch than. For those of you who are not familiar with the way these animals, their sleep habits and stuff. So I just wanted to give you that update. I've been so busy here this time of the year. Like, I have been cleaning up my beds here. And I had growing here, well, it's hard to see, it's nighttime, but I had growing here my tomatoes and squash, and they're done. So I had to clean up these beds, bring them, some of it to the burn pit. Yeah, right over here, where you can see the light over here. This is one of the motion sensor lights that I have that turn on at night. They're actually everywhere. They're all over the place. Like when I go over to the cat building here, I have different lights here because I don't want the lights to stay on all the time. They attract a lot of bugs. So they'll go on for a certain amount of time. So as soon as you walk up to the cat's building, the lights turn on. I also have regular electric lights, but if I keep those on all night and I come here, there are bugs everywhere. You know, this is what happens when you live on the edge of a national forest. And I'm going to show you what's going on here right this minute. Little Miss Girl, who's over here? Oh, and you see, folks, they keep burning the grass. This is deliberate, not naturally occurring. It's burns. Burn, chemicals. But who do we have here? Oh, who is that? It's a coonie. Excuse me. What are you doing? Look. You want to say hi to the YouTube community here? Hello? You want to say hello? You want to say hello? Say, I'm too busy eating cat food. I'm stealing cat food from the cats, and my poor cats. Look at my kitties. Look at the ears over here. My poor cats are like, what about us? Oh, Coonie. Come here. Come here. I've got cat food here. Hello? Hi? You want to say hello? Say hi, everybody. I'm a bandit. I'm just eating my cat food. But anyway, guys, I hope everybody's doing well. So this is what it's like here at night. This raccoon is stealing all the cat food. And I've just got a low battery light. I've got another light turning on here. Another light here and here. It's really important to have lights when you walk around. I used to have, I'd pay monthly for a light to stay on all night long, you know, all the way down by the gate. And it's like, why do I have to keep a light on all night long? Me pay for it. I'd rather have motion lights. I want to know actually when somebody drives by. And having a light on all night long doesn't tell me when somebody drives by. Only a motion light does. So I much prefer the motion lights like these in front of the cat's building. But anyway, I'm going to say goodnight for now. There are a bunch of other topics I want to discuss and post for you guys. But I've been just so busy. This time of the year, there's a lot of cleanup to do. And I've got somebody helping me tomorrow. There's lots and lots of stuff to do. And everything I do here just takes so much longer. Because I don't have like a tractor or anything like that. So I walk everywhere with my little wagon. But I'm going to sign off for now. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm going to feed the rest of the cats. Hopefully they can get some food that the raccoons won't eat. And I'll talk to you soon.